Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a real quick update on what's going on. The next episode of The Last Nazi Secret, I am going to Castle Fürstenstein and the tunnels underneath, and I'm exploring some really interesting theories, actually all of them, that took place under the castle. And I'm going back to the henge because I found something that might prove to be important. I also found some old, just post-wartime photos of the henge that has been lost for way too long and is time to share. I am really trying to answer all your questions. Did I start by saying I love you guys? I really do. I had no idea how all this would be received. I thought this is an interesting story that should be told, and you know I love crawling through my forts, and I will tell you, Ludo out at the Fort Cassel and the Maginot Line have agreed to drag me around, probably the other way around, to some of the other forts surrounding Fort Cassel, including some of the ones that are abandoned, and we're going to see those. Got an episode on Fort Ebedemal coming up that you've been asking for. I got Fort Hackenberg that's on the drawing board, and like I said, about a couple of weeks from now, I'm going back to Europe for quite a while, and we'll be going to all of General Kamla's production sites that I can find. I will be visiting some of the large explosive manufacturing plants and a whole lot of bunkers. I'm going to spend a lot of time in Norway and looking at some of the... I have to visit the Giesenau, the Gneisenau, the tower, the last cannon that's sitting up there, and if it's not too cold, I might go take a swim on the wreck, actually. So, we're going to do, after the last Nazi episode coming up in a few days from now, I will do my first live Q&A. I never done one before, so everything that can go wrong probably will. I never did because I didn't figure anybody was going to want to sit and listen to me talk for however long that will be, as long as there's questions. You have all sent me a lot of questions. YouTube have this phenomenal way of sometimes hiding or not showing all of the comments I haven't responded to. Monday, Tuesday, I spent 16 hours just responding to questions from you all for the previous 5 days where I was in Tennessee for the funeral. I'm trying. If your question doesn't get answered, send me an email. Just send me an email, put it in the headline, and I will try to get all of your questions in. I will do one Q&A where I'll try to respond to all of them. I'll do it live so you can all answer questions, and I'll give you heads up warning for, I'm thinking weekend will be best for everybody, and after that I will do a live Q&A with Joseph P. Farrell. And a lot of the technical questions that you have sent me is a bit of the stretch on my tiny brain because I'm not a scientist. However, he is a brilliant person, and a lot of the technical questions would definitely be much better spent on Joseph. You can also send them to me and I'll post them to him when we're talking, and I'll make sure you all get a good heads up on when these things are going to start. Also, when we get back to Poland, of course, I'm meeting with Igor Vygotsky, and I will share with him what I found on the henge. Yes, I found something. And see what he says, and I'll see if we can maybe go to the Polish archives, maybe see if we can drag from them Spornberg's actual court record testimony. And if you have any interesting sites around Europe, if you have any suggestions that you really want me to explore, you let me know. Tell me. Send me a coordinate, please. Coordinate's good. Name something. If you have an idea, you have a hunch, a place you were, if it's within anywhere I am, which is starting in Amsterdam, going all the way up to Prague, all the way up to Wolfslayer in the way eastern part of Poland, all the way up to Norway. So Austria, I'm going to be around there. So if there's anything within my realm of possibility of visiting that you really think would be cool to see, shoot me an email. It's always better to send me an email. Shorter the better, because I'm getting a lot these days, which I'm still amazed at every day. And let me know. And one of the, I got a few emails that I really appreciate from wounded veterans or veterans that are disabled that always wanted to see places that I can now take them to, because I work all year, so I go to Europe and spend my money filming things for you guys. And if you have such a request, if there's one of you guys that really wanted to see something and you absolutely can't go, but it was a dream of yours, you tell me. And if it's at all possible, I'll go there and I'll bring it to you. And when you guys sent me some coffee, thank you. Coffee is my friend. Like I said, I love you guys. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick heads up and give you a quick brief. And I am going back to editing a bunch of more stuff for you because, hey, it's fun.